Jai Hind all of you. I am Dhanya, your maths teacher. Welcome back to the online class. Today we are going to learn the next chapter of our maths text, that is chapter 3, Trip to BHOPAL. In this chapter is mainly focus on we have to study multiplication. So first of all, what we have to do? How to do the multiplications? How to do the multiplications? Yes, that's steps we learned in this chapter. So before I starting this lesson, I simply asking some questions. All of you study the tables, sir? Yes, I think all of you study the tables, but I request all of you to study the tables at least 1 to 10. Otherwise, you have to practice daily 5 times to read the tables 1 to 10. Then only you can able to do the calculations very easily and fastly. Okay? Our topic is multiplication. So, multiplication means a repeated addition. What is meant by repeated addition? If the same number is repeating a particular times, there we have to use the multiplication. For example, here I write 3 plus 3 plus 3. So what is the answer? 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9. So this repeated addition we named as multiplication. How? This 3, how many times repeating? 3 times. 3 into 3, 9. That's why multiplication is known as repeated addition. This answer is known as the product. Answer we named as product. One more example, I can show it here. 5 plus 5 plus 5. That means we don't want to add these three numbers. We do like this. How many times we repeated 5? 5. How many times repeated? 3 times. 5 3s are 15. This 15 is named as product. This 5 and 3 named as factors. Understand?
Suppose you have 3 guitars.
Ooh, I like the way that one sounds.
Me too. Now, imagine you have 5 groups of 3 guitars.
Whoa, Marco, that's a lot of guitars. How many are there anyway?
Well, you could add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which gives you 15. But that's so slow.
I'd rather be fast.
I thought so. And that's where multiplication gives you power. What we actually have are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3 guitars. 3 5 times, or 3 times 5 equals 15. Notice that this sign means times, and it shows that you are multiplying. You can also write the problem this way. 3 times 5 equals 15. So the power of multiplication is that it takes something slow, like adding the 3's one set at a time, and bada bing! It makes the process faster in one step. Are you getting the power of multiplication?
Loud and clear.
Magnifico! Now, the numbers in a multiplication problem have special names. The numbers we are multiplying are called factors. And the answer is called the product. You can remember this quite easily because you go to stores to buy products, right? And where are those products often made?
Factories. That sounds kind of like factors.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So we multiply the factors in this factory part of the equation to get our product, or answer.
Smart boy! Let me show you some other neat tricks with multiplication. When you multiply a number by 1, the answer is always that same number. 4 times 1 equals 4. 6 times 1 equals 6. 8 times 1 equals 8. 50 times 1 equals, you guessed it, 50.
That's easy to understand. And since you can switch the places of the factors, I'll bet you can multiply 1 times any number and your answer will always be that number.
That's right, you're bright. Here's another trick. When you multiply by 0, you always get 0. Any number times 0 always equals 0.
That just makes sense, Marco. If you have 0 groups of something, you don't have anything. And if you swap that around, no matter how many times you add 0 to 0, you'll always get 0.
Perfecto. Now, how do people get good at multiplying?
They could use a calculator?
Well, it's not always convenient to use a calculator. Smart people, and smart pencils for that matter, memorize their basic multiplication facts from 1 times 1 all the way up to 9 times 9. Some people even like to memorize all the way through the 12s.
How am I gonna do that, Marco?
The same way you get to Carnegie Hall, kid. Practice.
Huh?
Never mind. One easy way to memorize your multiplication facts is with a beat. You can also practice skip counting. Whatever you do, practice makes perfect.
Basic properties involved in multiplication. So there are 5 properties involved in multiplication. First and second one is multiplication by 0 and multiplication by 1. And third one is order property, fourth one grouping property, and last one is distributive property. The next topic is properties of multiplication. Here, I can show it here, only 5 properties. What are they? Multiplication by 1, and the next property multiplication by 0, and third one is order property, or another name is there, that is commutative property. What is that? Commutative property. And fourth one is associative property, and fifth one is distributive property. These are the properties of multiplication. But the last one, distributive property, that you have to learn in higher classes. No need for now. Understand? So don't bother about the last property. Other properties we will explain here. Multiplication by 1, otherwise we named as identity property. When we are multiplying with a number by 1, for example, 32 into 1, what is the answer? Yes, we get the same number, that is 32. That is the first property, multiplication by 1. When we are multiplying with a number by 1, we get the same number. Understand? Then move to the next property, that is multiplication by 0. When we multiply with a number by 0, what is the answer? Yes, what is the answer? Yes, it becomes 0. For example, 15 into 0. What is the answer? Yes, it becomes 0. When multiplying with a number by 0, what is the product? Yes, it becomes 0. That is the second property. Next property is order property or commutative property. That means, first I explain about using the example. I can take 2 numbers, that is 4 and 3. Okay, so I need to find out the product of these 2 numbers. That is 4 into 3. What is the answer? Yes, 4 3s are 12. So same way I can do like this, 3 into 4. What is the answer? Yes, we got the same answer, that is 12. That means 4 into 3 equal to 3 into 4 equal to 12. This order property means when we are changing the order of the number, if we are putting the first number into second number becomes first number. So, using in multiplication, there is no change in the product. So, here I change the order. First, here I write 4 and the second number is 3. But here I write 3 as the first and second number is 4. But both the cases, the answer becomes same. So, there is no change in the answer when we are changing the order of the number. Understand? That property is known as order property or commutative property. There is no change in the answers when we are changing the order of the number. Understand? Then move to the next property. Next property is associative property. So here, I will explain this property on the basis of example. Then only you can easily to understand. So here I can take 3 numbers 2, 3 and 4. So here I need to multiply these 3 numbers. So first I put 2 on the outside and 3 and 4 becomes grouping. So 2 into 3 4s are 12. So first we do the calculation inside of the bracket. So I'll put the product of 3 and 4, that is 12. 2 12s are 24. Okay. Next I group these 2 numbers. 2 into 3 and 4 put outside. So 2 3s are 6. 6 into 4, 6 4s are 24. Next I take 3 on the outside and grouping these 2 numbers. 2 into 4. 3 into 2 4s are 8. 8 3s are 24. So, these 3 cases, the product becomes 24. Why? If we are changing the places of the number, there is no change in the product. All the places, all the 3 cases, we get the same product. That is the specialty of multiplication. Understand?
Property. The first property, multiplication by 0. The product of any number multiplied by 0 will be the 0. Multiplication by 1 or identity property of multiplication. When we multiply a number by 1, the product is the same number. And third, order or commutative property of multiplication. The product of 2 numbers remains the same even if we change the order of the number. And fourth one is grouping or associative property of multiplication. When 3 or more numbers are multiplied, the product is the same regardless of how the numbers are grouped. Next is multiplication of a number by 10, 100 and 1000.
By 10, 20, 30 and so on till 90, multiply the given number by 1, 2, 3 and so on till 9 respectively, and insert 1 0 on the right side of the product. Hi, I'm number 4. Now I'm getting multiplied by number 50. We'll multiply 4 by 5 and then insert 1 0 on the right side of the product. Let us multiply 6 by 70. Our first step will be to multiply the given number by the digit in the tens place. On multiplying 6 by 7, we get 42. Now the next step will be to insert 1 0 on the right side of the product. So, 6 multiplied by 70 is equal to 420. To multiply a given number by 100, 200, 300 and so on till 900, multiply the given number by 1, 2, 3 and so on till 9 respectively, and insert 2 zeros on the right side of the product. Hi, I'm number 3. Now I'm getting multiplied by number 500. We'll multiply 3 by 5 first and then insert 2 zeros on the right side of the product. Let us multiply 9 by 800. Our first step will be to multiply the given number by the digit in the hundredths place. On multiplying 9 by 8, we get 72. The next step will be to insert 2 zeros on the right side of the product. So, 9 multiplied by 800 is equal to 7,200. Hi, I'm number 1000. To multiply a given number by 1000, 2000, 3000 and so on till 9000, multiply the given number by 1, 2, 3 and so on till 9 respectively, and insert 3 zeros on the right side of the product. Hi, I'm number 2. Now I'm getting multiplied with the number 4000. First we'll multiply 2 by 4 and then 3 zeros will be inserted on the right side of the product. Let us multiply 3 by 6000. Our first step will be to multiply the given number by the digit in the thousands place. On multiplying 3 by 6, we get 18. Now next step will be to insert 3 zeros on the right side of the product. So, 3 multiplied by 6000 is equal to 18,000.
Next is multiplication of 2-digit number by 1-digit number.
Numbers in the place value chart. Next, multiply the digit in the ones place with the multiplier, that is 4 into 6, which is equal to 24. Now, we need to regroup 24 ones as 2 tens plus 4 ones. Carry 2 tens to the tens column. Write 4 in the ones column. After that, multiply the digit in the tens place. That is, 2 into 6 is equal to 12 tens. Add the 2 tens that you have carried over to 12 tens. That is, 2 plus 12 is equal to 14. Now, regroup 14 tens as 100 plus 4 tens. Write 4 in the tens column. And at last, write 1 in the hundreds column. So, here we got the answer as 144 in the place value chart. Multiply the digit in the ones place. That is, 5 into 3 is equal to 15. Now, regroup 15 ones as 1 10 plus 5 ones. Carry 1 10 to the tens column. Write 5 in the ones column. Multiply the digit in the tens place. That is, 4 into 3 is equal to 12 tens. Add 1 10 to 12 tens. That is, 1 plus 12 is equal to 13 tens. Now, regroup 13 tenths as 100 plus 3 tenths. Write 3 in the tens column. Write 1 in the hundreds column. The answer is 135.
Next section is multiplication by 1-digit and 2-digit numbers. How can we do the calculations? So let me see. So here the first question, 128 into 5. How can we do the calculation? So we have to do the calculations in working column. So listen carefully. I can write here 128 into 5. So what is the first step? The starting is from right to left. So first we have to multiply by 8 into 5. So you have to say the table. 8 into 5. What is the answer? Yes, 40. So we have to write here 0 and put the 4 on the above of the tens place. That is the next place. So next procedure, multiply with the tens place number. 2 into 5. Yes, what is the answer? 2 into 5. Yes, 10. The carryover 4. 10 plus 4, 14. So 4 writing here and 1 is writing on the 100 place. Okay, next multiply with the 100 place. 1 into 5. What is the answer? 1 into 5? Yes, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. So what is the answer? 640. So the product is 640. Okay, the next question. 2732 into 7. So let me see how can we do the calculation. 2732 into 7. The same procedure starting from right to left. First 2 into 7. What is the answer? 2 into 7? 2 sevens are? Yes, 14. So 4 writing here and the carryover right on the next place, that is tens place. Then multiply with the 3 into 7. 3 sevens are? Yes, 21. 3 sevens are? 21. 21 plus 1, 22. And balance, that is carryover 2 on the next place, that is 100 place. Next 7 into 7. 7 sevens are? Yes, say 7 sevens are 49. 49 plus 2, 51. 1 is writing here and 5 is on the above of the thousands place. Okay, next multiply with 2 into 7. 2 sevens are? Yes, 14. 14 plus 5. What is the answer? Yes, say the answer. Yes, 19. So here 9 writing on the thousands place and 1 is 10,000 place. Understand? So what is the answer here? 19,124. That is the product of 2,732 into 7. 19,124. All of you understand? Next question. That is 72 into 14. 14 is the 2-digit number. How can we do the 2-digit number? So listen carefully. First, we have to take the 1 space number, that is 4. First, we have to do 72 into 4. So listen carefully. 2 4s are 8. And then 10 space number, that is 7. 7 into 1 space number. That is the first procedure. First we have to multiply the 2-digit or 3-digit, any digit. First we have to multiply 1 space number. All the digits multiply with the 1 space number. So here 7 4s are 28. 8 is writing on the tens place and 2 is writing on the 100 place. Then move to the tens place number. Here the tens place number is 1. These two digits multiply with the 1. Before multiply, first we have to put the 0 on the ones place and then start to multiply from right to left. 2 into 1, that is 2, 1 is 2. So writing on the tens place. There is no carryover. So move to the next place, that is 7. 7 into 1, that is 7. What is the next procedure? Yes, addition. So here we have to add these two numbers. 8 plus 0, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 0 is writing here and put the carryover on here. Okay? Then 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 0 is writing on the 100 place and 1 is writing on the 1000 place. So, the product of 72 into 14 is
1008.
642 into 52. Okay? So, here writing the number 642 into 52. So, what is the first procedure? Yes, all these digits multiply with 2. 2 is in ones place number. So, first procedure from right to left. Right, first place, ones place, 2 into 2. Yes, 4. So, writing on the ones place and then tens place with ones place. So, 4 twos are 8. That is writing on the tens place. Move to the next place, 100 place, 6 and multiply with ones place number 2. So, 6 twos are 12. 2 is writing on the 100 place and 1 is writing on the 1000 place. What is the next procedure? Yes, when we are starting the tens place number, before we have to put the 0 on the ones place. So, first put the 0 and then move to the multiplication. So, starting from right, 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. 0 is writing here and carry over is writing on the above the next place. That is tens place. Next digit is 4. 4 into 5. 4 5s are 20. 20 carry over 1. So 20 plus 1, 21. 1 is writing on the 100 place and 2 is placed on the 100 place above. Then multiply with the 100 place number into tens place number. That is 6 into 5. 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 2, 32. 2 is placed on the 1000 and 3 is placed on the 10,000 plus. So, what is the next procedure? Yes, addition. So, here, starting from where? Yes, starting from right. So, 4 plus 0, 4. 8 plus 0, 8. 2 plus 1, yes, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. And here, 3. So, the product of 6042 into 52 is equal to 33,384. All of you understand? Okay, students?
Learn multiplication of a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. Let us find the product of 2,128 and 21. We can divide the whole process into 3 steps. Step 1. Multiply 2,128 by the ones digit of the multiplier, that is 1. 1 into 8 is equal to 8. 1 into 2 is equal to 2. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. And lastly, 1 into 2 is equal to 2. We will call 2128 as the first partial product. Step 2. Multiply 2128 by the digit in the tens place of the multiplier. As the digit 2 is in the tens place of the multiplier, we are actually multiplying 2128 by 20. So, we write a 0 below the digit 8 of the first partial product. Next, 2 into 8 is equal to 16. Now, 2 into 2 is equal to 4 plus the carried over 1 is equal to 5. Then, 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Now, 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So, we get 42,560 as the second partial product. Step 3. Now, add both the partial products obtained. That is, 2128 plus 42,560 to get the answer, which is equal to 44,688.
Okay students, all of you enjoying today's section? I think all of you enjoyed. And study properly, write the notes clearly and neatly. Okay? Thank you and bye.